Hello, my dear students of class 4, welcome to maths class once again. As in my previous class, I have taught you exercise 4.5. Okay, so today I'll teach you directly exercise 4.7. This is more important. Okay, so let's do exercise 4.7. So, in this exercise, you can see that it is about word problem. Okay, and how many questions are there? Total 6 questions are there. Okay, so today I'll teach you few questions and few questions I will give you as homework. Okay, so now let's start with question number 1. Now what is question number 1? If 576 students are arranged equally in 8 rows, how many students are there in each row? Okay, there are 8 rows. Like you also stand in the assembly, no? You also stand in the assembly in the line. So there are also rows. Same way the students are standing in the rows. Okay, and there are 8 rows. Okay, how many rows are there? 8 rows. And total student is how much? 576 student. Okay, how many students are there? 576 students. So in 8 rows 576 students are there. So in one row how many will be there? Okay, in one row. So to find the number of student in one row, here many is given, we have to find for one. So what we have to do? We have to divide. Okay, so now let's see this. Okay, how to do? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, first we will write the number of students. Okay, so number of students. Okay, so how many students are there? 576. Okay, so there are how many students? 576. Okay, now we will write the number of rows. How many rows are there? Okay, number of rows. So how many rows are there? 8 rows. Okay, and we have to find the number of student in one row. Okay, so we will write next that number of students in one row. So to find in one row, what we have to do? We have to divide. Okay, so 576 divided by 8. Okay, so now let's divide it separately. Okay, so 576 is the dividend and 8 is the divisor. Okay, this is 5. Now let's divide. In 8 table 57 is not there. So we will write the number which is less than 57, not more than 57. So 8 7 ja 56. Okay, is less than 57. So we will write 8 7 ja 56. Okay, now we will subtract 7 minus 6 is what? 1, and 5 minus 5 is what? 0. So you can write 0 or you can put cross also. Okay, now bring this 6 down. Now in 8 table 16 is there. Yes, it is there. 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16. Okay, 8 2 ja 16. So we will write here 16. Okay, now let's subtract this. 6 minus 6 is 0, put cross. 1 minus 1 is 0, put cross. So what we have got, the quotient is 72, and this is the answer. Number of students in one row will be how much? 72. Okay, so we will write here 72. So how many students will be there? 72 students. Okay, and we can write that. So in one row, okay, in one row 72 students. Okay, in one row 72 students will be there. Okay, you can write this statement. Okay, otherwise you can leave up to this much. Okay, so in one row 72 student will be there. Okay, now let's see the next question. Okay, now let me explain you question number 2. okay, so that you can do this as homework. Okay, so what you have to do, let me explain so that it will become easy for you to do. Question number 2. 720 kg of rice was to be packed into bags. If each bag can carry 9 kg, how many bags are required to pack the rice? Okay, now here total mass of rice is given, that is 720 kg. Okay, we have to pack this 720 kg of rice, and in one bag there should be 9 kg. Okay, each bag is carrying 9 kg of rice. Okay, so how many bags we required, okay, to put, okay, so how many bags will be required, okay, to complete this 720 kg of rice? Okay, so what you have to do is that you have to divide. As you will divide 720 by 9, you will get the answer. And what the answer you will get, that is your the number of bags required. Okay, what you will do, you will divide. Okay, in one bag 9 kg will be there, so how many bags are required? So you have to divide. Okay, now let's see question number 3. If 1715 people can travel in 7 aircraft, then how many people can be carried in one aircraft? Now here we have to find the number of people in one aircraft. Here they have given the number of people in 7 aircraft. Okay, we have to find for 1. Okay, so to find for 1, what you have to do? We have to divide. Okay, they have given for the value for many. Okay, for 7 aircraft 1715 people. So for one aircraft, how many people will be there? So what you have to do? We have to divide. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, so now let's start. First we'll write the number of people. Okay, how many peoples are there? Okay, so number of people. So what is the number of people? 1750. Okay, then we will write number of aircraft. Okay, how many aircraft are there? So how many are there? There are 7 aircraft. Okay, so we have to find how many people will be there in one aircraft. So what you have to do? For one, we have to divide. Okay, number of people in one aircraft. Okay, so what we have to do? I'm writing here. Okay, space is not there. So number of people in one aircraft, what you have to do? We have to divide 1715 divided by 7. Okay, because we are finding for 1, so we need to divide. Okay, so now let's divide separately. 1715 is your dividend. Okay, and 7 is your divisor. So we have to read 7 table. Now in 7 table 17 is not there. So less than 17 is there. Let's read 7 table. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21. So 7 2 is 14 is there, 7 3 is 21 is there. Okay, so what we will take? We will take less. Okay, so we will take 7 2 is 14. If I will take 21, it is more than 17. So 7 2 is 14. Okay, now what I will do is that I will subtract. 7 minus 4 is how much? It is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0, so put the cross. Bring 1 down. In 7 table 31 is there. Let's read 7 table. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21, 7 4 is 28, 7 5 is 35. So 7 5 is 35 is there, that is more than 31. 7 4 is 28 is there, that is less than 31. So we will take 28, that is 7 4 is 28. 7 4 is 28. Okay, now let's subtract this. From 1 we cannot subtract 8. So this 1 will take borrowing from this 3. 3 will become 2. 1 will become 11. So 11 minus 8 will be how much? It will be 3. And 2 minus 2 will be how much? 0. So put cross. Now bring this 5 down. Okay. Bring this 5 down. Now it has become 35. So 7 how much is 35? 7 5 ja 35. Okay. Now subtract this. 5 minus 5 is 0, put cross. 3 minus 3 is 0, put cross. Okay. So number of people in one aircraft. So what you have to do? We have to divide. And how much we have got? This is a quotient. Okay. And this is only your answer. And how much it is? 245 people. Okay. How many people in one aircraft? 245. Okay. And we can write in the statement form that so, okay, 245 people, okay, 245 people, 245 people can be carried, okay, in one aircraft. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. What you have to do, you have to find for 1. So what you have to do, we have to divide, and after dividing, what we got? 245 people. Okay, so that means 245 people will be there in one aircraft. Okay, now let's see the other question. Question number 4 will be your homework. Okay, so let me explain this. Okay, a mother distributed 1200 rupees equally among her 3 children as pocket money. How much pocket money did each child get? Now here mother has distributed, okay, 1200 rupees equally, not that more less, not like that, equally she have distributed. She have given the same amount to her 3 children. Okay, so we have to find here that how much did one child get. Okay, here she have distributed among 3 children. Okay, but it is not said no that one child has got how much pocket money. So we have to find for 1. Okay, so for 1, what you have to do? We have to divide. Okay, you have to divide 1200 by 3 and you will get the pocket money of one child. Okay, so now let's see question number 5 how to do. Okay, now I will do question of 5. Okay, this is the last question of this exercise. Okay, and question number 6 I'll explain you how to do. Okay, so first let me do question number 5, then I will explain you question number 6. So what is question number 5? If the cost of 10 books is 3240 rupees, then find the cost of one book. Here the cost of 10 books is given, okay, and we have to find for 1. So to find for 1, what you have to do? We have to divide. Okay, so we will divide 3240, okay, by 10. Then we will get the cost of one book. Okay, so let's start how to do this. Okay, so let's do, if the cost of 10 books is how much? I have already read the question. How much it is? 3240 rupees. We have to find the cost for one book. So how to write this? This way you will write. Okay, cost of 10 books is equals to how much? You will put the symbol of rupees. 3240 rupees. So we have to find the cost for one book. Okay, cost of one book is equals to, what you will do? Rupees, you will put the symbol 3240 rupees divided by 10. Okay, you will divide it and you will write here the answer. You will get the answer. So you will get the cost of one book. You can divide this by 2 methods. One by long division method and one by short division method. Okay, so let me do by the long division. Then I will say you how to do by short. I have already taught you. Okay, those who have seen the videos, they will understand. Okay, that short one. So we will divide, this is the dividend and this is the divisor. Okay, this is 10. Now let's divide it. So in 10 table 32 is not there. Okay, so less than 32, what is there? 30. So 10 3 ja 30. Okay, now we will subtract this. 2 minus 0 is what? 2. 3 minus 3 is what? 0. Will put cross. Bring this 4 down. It is 24. In 10 table 24 is not there. Less than 24, what is there? What is there? 20 is there. Okay, so 10 2 ja 20. Okay, 4 minus 0 is what? 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. Put cross. Bring this 0 down. Now it has become 40. So 10 how much ja 40? 10 4 ja 40. Okay, so what we will do now? Subtract 0 minus 0 is 0. Put cross. 4 minus 4 is 0. Put cross. So what is the cost of one book? it is 324 rupees. What it is? 324 rupees. We'll put the symbol. Okay. And now what I was talking about, the short one. Okay, you already know that I've said you when the number is divided by 10, 100,000, 10,000 and all. So what you have to do at that time, see here, in 10 how many zeros is there? Only one. So from back we will cut 1 0. So the one we will cut will be your remainder. Okay, and whatever the left one will be there is your quotient. Okay, so quotient is your answer. So you can see now 324 here. If I'll cut 0, so what is left? 324 is left. Okay, so I've already done by the long division, okay, to show you, or you can do by short one also. Okay, but when you will do, in case if it is divided by 10, 100, 1000 and all. Okay, so we have got the answer. So cost of one book is how much? It is 324 rupees. So we can write here, that, so okay, cost of one book is, we'll put the symbol of rupees, 324. Okay, so with this I have done the few questions of this exercise. There were 6 questions, so I have done 3 questions, and 3 questions will be your homework. So let me explain you the last question, how to do. So question number 6, what it is? If 5 trucks carried 2860 cartons of apples equally, then how many cartons did one truck carry? Now, how many trucks are there? 5 trucks. Okay, and what they are carrying? Apples. They are carrying the cartons of apples. Okay, and they have not said that in one truck how many cartons are there. We have to find for one truck. They have given that total number of cartons in 5 trucks. Okay, and we have to find the number of cartons of apples in one truck. So to find the number of cartons of apples, what we have to do? We have to divide. For one, we have to divide 5 trucks, 2860 cartons of apples in one truck. What do you do? We have to divide. This is your dividend, this will be inside, this your divisor will be outside, and you will divide and you will get the answer, and that many cartons will be there in one truck. Okay, so I hope whatever I have taught you today, you have understood these word problems. Okay, so in my next class I will do the revision exercise, the last exercise of this chapter number 4, division. Okay, so then we will complete this chapter. So I hope you have understood. So whatever I have done, these 3 questions you will do in your copy as classwork, and these 3 questions which I have said you, question number 2, okay, question number 4 and question number 6 will be your homework. Okay, so for today up to this much, and if you have any doubt you can message me and you can ask. You have my number. Thank you.